So I hear people say all the time that you can make it from anywhere in the music industry now because of the internet. You know, you go viral and you blow up and right off into the sunset or whatever. And I guess that's true, but there's a reason why I still like to go to the hubs. I love going to LA and Nashville and writing with people and meeting people, networking face to face. Like, I think now more than ever, we need more of that, you know? And I think there's something to be said about just being in a room with a bunch of like minded people who, you know, are kind of on the same path, have the same interests, and it's motivating, and it's just a good way to connect. And you know, you can, of course you can do that on the internet in a way, and it's a great tool. And you know, hopefully I'm doing that right now by making this type of video. I do it so that I can connect with people who resonate with these thoughts, these ideas, whether you're a musician or just somebody who likes independent music, who likes good lyrics, who likes some jazz influence, some folk stuff. But being around it, there's just nothing like that. I think music is naturally just such a communal thing. And while there are ways that we're more connected than ever through all of the digital tools that we have, I think that it's easy to kind of get lost in that. And I don't know. I think it's fun to meet people, and I think you end up remembering those people better. Those are the people that you want to work with. It's better for networking too, because you know, there are people that I've stayed in touch with online for quite a long time, and there are people who I've been online friends with for years before meeting them. And I've ended up working with some of those people, but only after I met them in person, you know? And, you know, of course, I'm sure there are countless examples of people collaborating from every corner of the earth who have never met each other in person. And that's cool too. And if you don't have the means to get to one of those hubs, then it's great that it is at least a possibility now. But I don't know, there's something just inspiring about being in one of these hubs where there are just so many people in that same mindset. And people say that it gets oversaturated and it's too competitive. And, you know, there's a case for that, I guess, but there's just so many opportunities out there where, yes, especially in music, it's a highly competitive field. It's highly saturated, but you can still find where you fit in. You can find your pocket, and if you stay consistent at it, you know, I've been making a living off of this for the last decade, and it hasn't always been glamorous. In fact, it's rarely been glamorous. There've been moments, but you know, it's cool too to be able to like go to Hollywood or go to certain places in Nashville, and you're gonna meet people who have been highly successful with their careers. And there are other places where the level of talent is just as high, but there aren't the same quantity of opportunities. So I just find that in these bigger markets, I'm able to meet people who I kind of want to model my career after more readily than I'm able to do that in Canada. So it's cool to kind of visit and just, you know, go out, meet people, see what's out there. And if you are a creative, especially if you're a musician, I would definitely recommend checking out one or both of those cities. There are other hubs as well that I haven't been to. I know London, England, for example, is supposed to be an incredible songwriting scene. There's so many amazing bands coming out of there. But I can speak to Nashville and to Los Angeles and to a certain degree, a lesser degree, Toronto, which is, you know, Toronto's one of my favorite cities. That's, if anywhere is home for me, it's there. And there's a fantastic music scene there. Some of the best musicians in the world live in Toronto. But there's less opportunity than there are in these bigger cities. So, anyways, just some food for thought. That's kind of why I, as a professional musician and an aspiring, more successful professional musician, like to go and explore those places. So, anyways, check you next time.